Hey, A-Day classes. Um, Welcome back from spring break. I hope that you guys were able to catch up on some sleep. I have slept a lot this last week. I think I was incredibly exhausted from our 4 days of school the week beforehand. I don't know about you, but it was a lot and it was exhausting. And I'm really tired of screens. So, it is technically Sunday right now. I'm recording this. But I'm recording ahead for Monday so you guys know what's going on. Hopefully you've been enjoying the weather. The last handful of days have been really nice. Today there are no clouds in the sky, and it is a beautiful 63 degrees. So as soon as I'm finished recording, I'm going to enjoy the little bit of my spring break and go outside in the backyard with my dog and read a book in the sun, and it's going to be really great. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those last handful of hours of spring break as well. So a couple of things for this week. I've restructured classroom a little bit to try to have less moving pieces for the week. So everything's all in one place. There are a couple of things that can't be helped because it's digital learning and it is what it is. And then there are a couple of things that I have been asked to do by Mr. Weber, our principal. So I need to make sure that I am doing those things too. So I'm going to walk you guys through what things are going to look like moving forward because of the chaos that has been digital learning. I know that it's been a lot, and those 4 days before spring break were really not sustainable for anybody involved. And so we had too much going on that week, both for you and for me. And so what we are doing is we are dropping some things so that way we can just focus on the essentials so it's not too much. So the biggest thing that we're dropping is the curiosity stuff. We're not going to do a bigger long-term project. We're not going to keep doing the curiosity exploration documents. I loved seeing you guys come up with really cool ideas and responding to your reading in interesting ways. But for the sake of being able to keep up with things and making sure that we're using our time wisely and purposefully, we are cutting some stuff out. So we're only going to be focusing on the next couple of weeks. The only thing that we're going to be finishing up is our books. So you're going to finish this week and next week, you're going to finish reading your book. We're not going to be doing class discussions. It just isn't working with the way that the different ways that we've had it set up. So we're not going to do class discussion like what we've been doing at all. So you'll have some essential questions that you need to answer this week and also next week. But that will be in a Google Doc. It'll be just you. You're going to answer those questions and you'll turn it in and you're going to be done. The only other thing that we'll have this week and next week is our navigating the story document. And so you'll be working on those last 2 columns. That is it. That's all we have going on this week. And that's all we have going on next week. And then we're going to move on to some different essentials. We're going to do some argument stuff. We are going to employ Flipgrid for argument so that way you can actually argue with people. We'll be doing some videos for that. It's not too complicated. It'll be fairly interesting. And by that point, I would expect that all of us are going to be wanting to see each other, even if it's not physically, if you're not already at that point wanting to see people. So anyway, so we'll switch gears that third week, which may be our last week of doing virtual learning, or it might be just another week of virtual learning. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm rambling. So let's talk about Google Classroom. Let's talk about this week and exactly specifically what you need to do. First of all, please do not hang out in the stream. It is chaotic. Go to classwork instead. So under classwork, you're going to see a handful of things. You are going to see the video posted here, just so it's a little bit easier to get to, so everybody knows what's going on. Give me some feedback though if you end up seeing the video posted here along with all these other things and it's too much and you would rather just have the video linked into something. Please let me know and I will make that change. I'll make that change. So I want to do things. I want to make sure that I'm doing everything I need to do according to what the district has told us that we need to do. But at the same time, if there's any way that we can make it a little bit less chaotic, that would be great. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I'm willing to try anything. So the first thing that you'll notice is that there is a material document. This is at the very top. It's a slide, actually. It's called A Week at a Glance, and then it's March 30th through April 3rd. This is the important thing for this week, I think, that's going to help you navigate what's going on. It's very similar to like the agenda slide that I usually put up on the board in the classroom, but this is kind of a day-by-day thing. It'll give you the week at a glance, and then it'll give you every day. The other thing that you're going to see posted is the attendance assignment. It is a Google form, but you still need to turn the assignment in Classroom. It will not know that you have done the Google form, so you need to actually turn it in. You'll see that there is a due date for that. I will talk to you about that in a little bit. You will also see a Google Doc that does not have a date. It is just informational. This Google Doc is called Reading Assignments, and it will tell you exactly what you need to read for your book for this week only. Okay. Then you're also going to see your navigating the story document has moved up with us for this week. Please don't worry about that for now. We can talk more about navigating the story for Wednesday. Okay, so just for Monday, well, let's look at the week at a glance, and then we'll talk about what you need to do specifically for Monday, and getting ready for Wednesday. So click on the agenda slides for the entire week. You're going to see the week at a glance. So it has Monday through Friday. Not everything has been linked in here yet because we're not there. We're only looking at Monday and kind of Tuesday. You'll also see to the left-hand side, we have a Monday slide, a Tuesday slide, a Wednesday slide, a Thursday slide, and a Friday slide. It will tell you everything that's going on each day. So we're just going to start looking at Monday. You're going to notice Monday is just focused on reading, and Wednesday is focused on doing our written responses. Okay, so this will be your essential questions and navigating the story. That is it. You will not see the essential questions assignment pop up until Wednesday because I want you spending your Monday time and Tuesday time, if you need it, simply reading. Okay. So for Monday, first thing is that you're watching today's video. And so good job. If you're still with me, good job. The second thing you're going to do is complete the attendance assignment. The attendance assignment is strictly for attendance purposes only. It is not for a grade. It is just for attendance. I need to know that you have checked in, that I need to know that you know what you are supposed to do for Monday's class. And that's it. So the attendance assignment isn't for a grade, it is purely for attendance. But you need to be able to do it. So it is linked here, so you can click on it in case you were wondering where it was. Again, you can find it in Classroom under the Classwork tab. It is located here. You will need to officially turn it in when you get it done. So if you open up that Google form, it is going to ask you to please check in. The second thing it's going to ask you to do is just summarize to me what it is that you're supposed to do for today. Just for Monday. What are you supposed to do? What's your assignment for English? So tell me what you need to be doing. And then because the news has been sad and strange and just we're living in a really strange time. Tell me something good. Anything good, anything happy, anything exciting. Maybe you enjoyed sleeping in a little bit more than usual. That's a great thing. Maybe you enjoyed the sunshine Sunday afternoon like I plan on doing. That's great. Give me a joke. Tell me something good. Make me smile, because I could do with some happy news these days. And then that's it. You have checked in for Monday. All right, so that's your attendance assignment. This Google form will stop taking answers on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. It's going to close. So if you do not respond to the attendance assignment by Tuesday at 8 o'clock, you're going to be counted absent. All right, so make sure that you get it done. Make sure that you tell me that you know what you're supposed to be doing. So that's that. So last thing is read for the week. You're going to see this linked here, the reading assignments document. Again, if you go to classwork, underneath the week, you're going to see reading assignments for March 30th through April 3rd. You can click on it. You're going to find your book, and it tells you exactly what you need to read. So Animal Farm, you guys are going to read chapters 6, 7, and 8. If you are reading Audacity, you're going to read from pages 184, which is a poem called Rise and Fall. And then you are going to read all the way through page 274, which is called Seams, a poem called Seams. So make sure you read that as well. If you're reading Billy Creekmore, you're going to read chapter 17 through 24. So please also read chapter 24. If you're reading The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, you're reading from chapter 1 through chapter 28. So read 28. And if you are reading Watership Down, you're going to read from chapter 28 through 37. So read also 37. I've made a little note here just so you guys know where we're going next week. Next week, the idea is that everyone will read to the very end of their books. So next week, you will finish out your book. If you are not a fast reader, which is fine, or if you want to get a little bit ahead, I recommend that you continue to read on some of your off days. So if you're an 8A person, so Monday, right? You have your Monday classes. You have English on Monday. If you don't get all of your reading done on Monday, continue reading on Tuesday. Continue reading on Wednesday. Especially if you're not a fast reader, make sure that I would say, go ahead and keep reading past your required reading, potentially over the weekend, so that way you can make sure that you can get the book done by technically Thursday, Friday of next week. Okay. So that's where you see how far you need to go. If we go back to this, so watch today's video, complete the attendance assignment, read for this week. I'm also going to put a chat link up for Monday's class. It'll be linked in for Monday. And then, so as long as you click to chat, you'll be able to get to the link. That will go away. By the end of the normal school day time on Monday. So if you need to chat, I'll be available. Otherwise, you should be good. You really shouldn't have too many questions for today. So the only other thing I want to touch on, there's a note for Tuesday. You don't technically have English on Tuesday, but there is a note that attendance assignment is due Tuesday at 8 o'clock. So do make sure you get it in. Otherwise, you're going to be counted absent. So that is that. I think that's it for this week. The only thing you need to do is be reading. Make sure you do the attendance thing and check in. But other than that, you're just reading for today, for Monday's class. We will talk about navigating the story and what that third column looks like. And we will also talk about the essential questions when we get there for Wednesday's class. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay. If you have questions, email me, use the chat link. Otherwise, I think we're good. I will talk to you guys on Wednesday.